Off target. And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 10.
Thank you, Kevin.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Al Farouk Aminu. Vonleh's out there with Plumlee. Then it's Henderson. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He dropped in 32 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
5 to shoot. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. With the clock winding down, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Henderson passes to Lillard. Over to the left wing. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Aminu. Aminu's got his second basket of the night. Curry kicks to Green. Some nice bet. Oh!
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He went over the offensive plan and said that it hinges on running through Plumlee. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now, here is Barbosa. 22 points for him, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The spinorama, kind of like using the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
And Portland has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Plumlee with the screen. Now, here's Aminu. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Johnson, he's checked in for Captain Clutch. A touch over 2.5. Take a look here for the Warriors. Olynyk, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Johnson. And it's Captain Clutch in for Curry. Now here's Iguodala. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The pass to McCallum. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To halt the run, that's good. McCallum's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here is Barbosa. It could go. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 16. From Portland, we're back in a moment.